Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am Collecting Madness. There's always madness in love, and we love collecting. Guys, I'm going to be real honest. I've had this figure in my collection for months and I have not unboxed it. That's right, I have not touched it. This is still new in the box. And I thought this is the perfect time with all the InART versus Hot Toys talk to unbox my InART Superman. This being from the movie BVS, not the new one. I will be checking that movie out, but I just wanted to see what InART's first release of Superman was like. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Guys, I'm going to keep it a buck and keep this video short because this figure has been out, but being a Superman fan that I am, I just thought I'd join in on some of the fun. That being said, Superman right here. Image of Henry Cavill in the back with the big Superman logo there. And guys, this is a pretty big box, very metallic on the S, some bats flying around, and then red just all over the box. And that looks to be a little bit of Batman right there at the top being that cowl. Now, this is my third InART figure in the collection, not to mention the ones I have on pre-order. We do have some texturing here of the suit on the side, Batwing and Superman logo there, because like I said, this is from Batman versus Superman. Of course, lifting off that top layer, you do have the operation guide to Superman. You get an envelope, this special ticket stub, which I really like that they do, and the pre-order info of when this thing came out, yada, yada, yada. Lifting off that, we do have Henry Cavill, Superman himself. We'll see how the new guy does in the film when it comes out, but first impressions, this is a weighty, weighty boy, and I'm loving it so far. And automatically, look at the detail under that suit. Wow. All right, I'm going to get everything out. That includes what's underneath the box here, which should be his display base and wired cape and the cowl. And we'll talk about the figure right after. And here we have all of Superman's accessories, including this base with these little rubber metallic looking pieces that hang off the side, as this big block of concrete does have some nice weight. This piece, as you can see, can be removed, and then you can basically plug in the acrylic flight pole here right in there. This will peg into the back of Superman when you unzip the suit. Kryptonite spear, painted nice metallic. Got the very sharp, very pointy kryptonite at the end here that Superman uses and ultimately sacrifices himself to save everyone. You then have the piece of kryptonite itself, which I'm a little disappointed because I did have the Hot Toys one and it actually lit up. This one just looks very dark. It's sculpted very nicely, has very translucent colors of dark greens and lighter greens, so it does look cool. I just wish it had a backlight to light it up. Another cool piece is the cowl of Batman that in, I believe, the nightmare scene, you can have Superman grabbing. It is magnetically attached and it just sits right on top there, so Superman shouldn't have any troubles holding on. It does have little indentations there for the fingers to go, so you know where exactly to place the hand. And speaking of the hands, you do get a bunch of them. You get some open hands with some nice vein work, skin texture, and the same can be said for all the rest of the hands. You get some that can hold the spears, some that can hold pictures, fisted hands, and then another somewhat gripping hand to hold something. A lot of poses you can do with these. Let's go over these pictures that at the in the film, you can see are of Martha tied up. You find more about that at the end of the film, all part of Lex Luthor's plan. And they are printed on there, very reflective, and they do actually feel like Polaroids. Even the back is detail, so I do like that touch. Let's go over the second cape. Yes, Superman has a draped cape and a wired cape. When this contraption is all folded out, it is very sturdy and can do just about anything you want. I actually really like that they include two, and we'll swap this out later on in the video. Last but not least, I wanted to take a look at this sculpt before it goes on the head, because this is the Heat Vision sculpt. No, it doesn't light up like Hot Toys, but I can sacrifice that because the likeness to Henry Cavill compared to the Hot Toys one blows that one out of the water. I love the shading around the eyes, the heat vision work of the eyes, and what's funny is this little curl here, to keep with their theme, is rooted hair. I find it funny because now they're starting to do actual sculpted hair, even though their main thing is rooted. So why they couldn't have just kept the curl uh, sculpted, I don't know. It's a cool touch to me. To some, maybe not. Some 5 o'clock shadow around the chin there, and it will pop right on the head sculpt, and we'll look at that when I do so. Oh yeah, that's Henry Cavill. And if you disagree, I don't know what to tell you, because compared to the Hot Toys one, which again, I did have, actually sold it for this guy, he's just way more accurate. Proportion wise, skin texture wise, bicep wise, and suit wise. I mean, the detail on the suit looks incredible. The shimmer that Henry Cavill actually wore underneath the suit, that metallic look, looks just like it did in the film. And I just have nothing negative to say at the moment. The cape feels very lightweight, but also a decent feeling fabric. Like, it feels like really good material. When held all together, though, it does feel a bit heavy, which I do like, and gives that ultimate drape look. The boots are seamless. Mine, I think, sat in the box a little bit too long. It did originally come like this. But I think when pushed down, it will. I don't know if it'll go back. It doesn't make me mad because Hot Toys did crease, but to see it right out the box that it doesn't have the crease is really nice. I'm going to pose them flying anyway, so it'll probably be pointed down, so it's not going to bug me. The suit is very forgiving on movement. It's a very thin material. I don't know how it's going to be with this screen print stuff on the bottom here, but I can already tell you posing this guy isn't going to be a problem. The body feels absolutely incredible. Crunch. Yeah, I got some twists. Look at that. I don't want to mess with it too much because I do want to keep this suit as pristine as possible. Now going over the head sculpt a little bit more, you got his regular eyes, skin texture, the furrowing of the brow, 5 o'clock shadow. Not as prominent as it is on the Heat Vision sculpt, but it's there. And man, oh man, I'm just really blown away with this figure. The S on his chest has some detail across, yellow detail behind the red shield. Guys, this is awesome. And then here's the zipper. You can see some of that chrome under there. It's very, very reflective. But basically, you'll just lift this zipper up, and there's a keyhole back here, if I can find it. Oh, it's hidden here at the bottom. It's down there. You have to futz with it, and you can plug it in, and then the zipper will come back down. So just be very careful with this. It is attached to screen printing material if you don't have this figure already. All right, so final thoughts on Superman. Well, he's the best superhero in my opinion, and just seeing him here, it's like I took him straight out of the movie and threw him right here on the turntable. It looks that good. I have nothing negative to really say about it besides the fact of there not being some type of light up features in it. But hey, for all the quality that I got with it, I can't complain too much. I love the proportions. I love the sculpts. This guy looks absolutely fantastic, and I can't get that over enough. If you guys don't have this figure yet, what are you waiting for? Maybe the new Superman. I don't know. But until then, if you can get your hands on this guy, I highly suggest it, especially if you are a Superman fan. With that being said, that'll do it for today's video. If you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did creating it, go ahead and leave a like down below. Comment your thoughts on this figure. Let me know about the new Superman coming out. And with that being said, if you want to hit that subscribe button as well, feel free to do so. I do have a goal of 5,000 subs right here on the channel. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.